Quick note, Hyundai refreshed the Ioniq 5 for 2025 with updated styling, a slightly bigger battery and interior tweaks. We'll point out what changed and why it matters. I'll cover exterior styling, lighting, wheels, dimensions and cargo space, then step inside to explore the dash, seating, the universal island center console, infotainment, materials and storage, plus a few driving-friendly details you'll want to know. Car and driver Hyundai news. Exterior, first impression and design language. The Ioniq 5 looks like a concept made real. Hyundai kept clean, geometric surfaces and a low, wide stance that reads modern and purposeful. Up front, the face is minimalist, the clamshell hood, the pixel-style daytime running lights, and a short overhang that strengthens its EV identity. Note the subtle changes on the 2025 refresh, slightly revised front and rear bumpers and new wheel designs. They're small moves but they sharpen the profile and modernize the silhouette without losing that original, much-admired look. Car and driver motor trend. Cut to side profile. The long 118.1-inch wheelbase gives the Ioniq 5 a stretched, almost wagon-like stance. That's a major reason the interior feels so airy. It's one of those EV proportions that instantly communicates space. Edmunds. Close-ups, wheels and tires. Wheels are a big part of the Ioniq 5 personality. Hyundai offers a range from aerodynamic alloys to sportier machined designs. On the refreshed models you'll also see new finishes and sizes that slightly alter the visual weight of the car. Car and driver. Rear design. From behind, the pixel taillights create a signature look at night. Crisp, squared pixels that tie to Hyundai's digital design language. The rear hatch is wide, practical, and the refreshed models even added a simple but useful rear wiper on some trims. Wikipedia. Lighting and details. Lighting on the Ioniq 5 is both design statement and function. LED matrix headlights, on higher trims, give you strong, adaptive illumination. Those pixel LEDs we mentioned? They're not just for show, they create a layered high-tech look both front and rear when illuminated. Small practical bits. The flush door handles on some trims reduce drag, while the clamshell hood and short overhangs are typical EV packaging tricks that benefit both airflow and packaging. Dimensions, aerodynamics, and utility. Let's talk numbers because they explain a lot about how the Ioniq 5 feels. The Ioniq 5's length sits around 182.5 inches, width about 74.4 inches, and a long wheelbase of 118.1 inches. That wheelbase is generously long for the exterior length, and it translates to lots of interior room. Edmunds car and driver. Cargo is very practical. Roughly 27 cubic feet behind the rear seats and up to about 59 to 60 cubic feet with seats folded, depending on the spec. That's competitive for a compact electric crossover and makes the Ioniq 5 one of the roomier EVs for luggage. Don't underestimate aerodynamic details like the underbody panels or wheel aero caps on some versions. They're tuned to help efficiency at highway speeds. Hyundai even tweaked efficiency and battery size with the refresh to extend real-world range. Hyundai news. Exterior variants, XRT, N-Line. Hyundai expanded the Ioniq 5 lineup in recent years, most notably the off-road styled XRT and the high-performance N models. The XRT lifts the look with more ground clearance, all-terrain tires and rugged styling bits for a tougher presence. The Wall Street Journal. And then there's the Ioniq 5N, the headline maker that pushes Hyundai's performance badge into the EV era with huge power figures. If you want a track-ready Ioniq 5, the N variant is the one to watch. Hyundai USA car and driver. Visuals, side-by-side comparison of standard versus XRT versus N, badging, bumpers, wheels. Okay, now let's slide inside. This is where the Ioniq 5 rewards close inspection. It's minimal but purposeful, and it hides clever touches that make daily life easier. Interior, first impression and theme. The interior of the Ioniq 5 is defined by a flat floor, a low dash, and an airy feeling created by the long wheelbase and large panoramic glass roof option. Hyundai leaned into recycled materials and soft surfaces to give the cabin an eco-friendly modern feel. Wikipedia U.S. News cars. You'll notice two 12-inch screens mounted under a single glass panel, one for the instrument cluster and one for the main infotainment, and a minimal physical button set that keeps the dash clean. Wikipedia. The Universal Island Center Console. This is one of the Ioniq 5's standout ideas. Hyundai calls it the Universal Island. A sliding center console that can move rearward to create more front row space or forward for more storage. It's a smart piece of packaging made possible by the flat EV floor. Wikipedia. On daily drives, the Universal Island works great as a movable workspace. You can even slide it back when the car is in park to create a lounge-like front area. The revised 2025 center console layout changed button placement and added a slightly more substantial console design on some revisions. Car and driver. Dash, controls and materials. The dash stays low and spare. Materials on mid and upper trims include soft touch plastics, recycled pet trims, and available vegan leather. Hyundai made a point of using recycled materials throughout the cabin, blending sustainability into the tactile experience.
Wikipedia.
Hyundai kept essential physical controls you actually use, HVAC, drive mode dial, and the shift-by-wire rocker, but also cleaned up the climate control with clearer digital readouts and better ergonomics in the refresh. Car and driver. Seating, comfort and room. Seats are comfortable and supportive. Front seats typically come with 8-way power in higher trims, and you'll find ventilated and heated options as well as memory in top trims. The front seat tracks are shorter than typical, allowing Hyundai to push the rear legroom further back, which results in surprisingly generous rear passenger space. US. News Cars Wikipedia. Visuals, rear legroom with person, seat adjustments, seat back pockets. Voiceover, rear features. Rear passengers get a flat floor for more foot freedom, a decent center armrest, and climate vents. If you fold the rear bench, the cargo area opens up significantly. Remember that 59 to 60 cubic feet max figure we mentioned. Edmunds. Infotainment, HUD and connectivity. Tech is an area where the Ioniq 5 shines. The twin 12-inch screens run Hyundai's latest interface and support wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto on the refreshed models. Wireless charging, multiple USB-C ports, and advanced voice recognition are standard or optional depending on trim. Car and driver. Hyundai USA. Higher trims offer an augmented reality head-up display, a neat addition that projects navigation prompts into your field of view and can reduce the need to look down. Wikipedia. Storage and the frunk. EV perks. Depending on market and drivetrain, some Ioniq 5s include a frunk, a small front trunk, but in North American AWD versions, that frunk space is limited or absent because of extra electrics up front. Still, the cabin has sensible storage nooks, large door pockets, under console bins, and a usable center compartment. Wikipedia. Edmunds. Visuals, frunk opening, if present, under console storage, door pockets. Scent, quiet cabin shots. Range, battery and charging. Quick but important numbers. The refreshed Ioniq 5 gained a slightly larger battery in some markets and Hyundai improved charging capability. US models offer up to 303 miles in some configurations, while other versions with dual-motor AWD provide strong power and still very respectable range. Hyundai also added NACS, Tesla, charging compatibility on recent models to access more fast chargers in North America. Hyundai USA. Hyundai News Motor Trend. Important citation note, these are model and market-dependent numbers. Check local specs before buying. Driver assists and safety. Hyundai bundles advanced safety tech, adaptive cruise with lane centering, blind spot collision avoidance, automatic emergency braking, and 360-degree cameras on higher trims. The refresh reorganized dash controls and improved the 360 camera and parking aids on some models. Hyundai USA. Car and driver. Visuals, HUD with ADAS prompts, camera views, blind spot radar demo. Practicality and daily life. From groceries to weekend gear, the Ioniq 5 is a practical EV. The tailgate is wide for loading, the rear seats fold flat, and that long wheelbase means kids, car seats, and adults fit comfortably. The sliding center console doubles as a work surface when parked, a small but genuine lifestyle win. Colonial Hyundai. Wikipedia. Visuals, groceries in trunk, rear seats folded with furniture boxes, person using universal island as laptop desk. What's new in the 2025 refresh? Don't miss the refresh highlights. A slightly larger battery and improved charging speeds, revised front and rear styling, updated wheel options, and interior tweaks like a reorganized center console and improved infotainment. Plus the added availability of N and XRT variants that broaden the Ioniq 5's appeal. Hyundai News Car and driver. Hyundai USA. Driving and feel on the road. The Ioniq 5 feels composed and planted. The long wheelbase helps high-speed stability, and the electric torque gives responsive off-the-line acceleration. The N and higher power dual-motor models add true performance capabilities, while XRT emphasizes rugged confidence more than outright speed. Car and driver. The Wall Street Journal. Visuals, driving footage, cornering, reg and braking animations. Trim levels and who should buy IT. If you want an efficient, stylish daily commuter with plenty of space and clever features, the standard Ioniq 5 trims are ideal. If you're into outdoor adventures, look at the XRT. If you crave performance, The N-Trim flips the script and delivers genuinely sporty EV dynamics. Overall, the Ioniq 5 is a versatile package with variants for many buyer types. Hyundai USA. The Wall Street Journal. Design takeaways. What's brilliant about the Ioniq 5 is balance. It's futuristic but usable, minimal but thoughtful. Exterior pixels and sharp lines make it stand out, while the interior proves Hyundai can combine sustainability with real comfort and practical daily solutions like the universal island and roomy cargo capacity. Wikipedia Edmunds. If you're considering an EV that blends design, comfort, and real-world usability, the Ioniq 5 deserves a test drive. Want a deep spec breakdown for your market or a compare video against the Tesla Model Y or Volkswagen ID.4? Drop a comment. Tell me which comparison you want next. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell so you don't miss the full walk around and feature test